Give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, B'Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders, great millstone that rule well. Salutations to all the Akim out here pushing this word with sincerity and truth, women and children, speckled birds that's listening and learning. I want to say Shalom. I want to say Brakatah Yahweh, Brakatah Yahweh Shai, Brakatah Yahweh, Brakatah Yahweh Shai, Brakatah Yahweh, Brakatah Yahweh Shai, Brakatah Yahweh, Brakatah Yahweh Shai. Brakatah Yahweh, Brakatah Yahweh Shai, Brakatah Yahweh, Brakatah Yahweh Shai, Brakatah Yahweh, Brakatah Yahweh Shai. Inspiring Inspired run from GMS Chicago, Northside, and into another lesson. And this lesson is just basically about doing the work, man, to the body, to to you brothers out here. You're supposed to do all things to what's edification, man, and edifying the body of those brothers that's out here, man. It's valuable to do the work in our position. Good. Because if we don't do the work, we know the Most High gonna kill us. You know what I'm saying? And we don't want that to happen. But you know, it's about doing the work. And a lot of brothers, it's called time waste management. A lot of brothers really don't know how to manage their time and the opportunity of using this truth. You know, you make time for this, you make time for that. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of brothers, it come to the end of the week and you ain't did 1 or 2 videos, you know. And I'm not excluding myself, man. I need to brush up like all of us need to brush up. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to myself. I'm not talking to myself as well. But when I get that time, man, hey, look, you got to get your Howard Bashim, Howard Shires do. That's like making videos, reading, going over the Hebrew, whatever it may be, man. Because we like Scripture said, we present our bodies as a living sacrifice. We the watchmen of Israel. The Scripture said, what? The light is war, who could not but prophesy. This is our job to get into these Scriptures, man. To reveal it to the people, to the children of Israel, man. That's what we got to watch, man. Thus say the Lord. I think it's in Isaiah said we got watchmen, you should not hold our peace day and night. You know what I'm saying? And you go in the book of Ezekiel, man. And I'm gonna start at this. It says this is Ezekiel 3:1. It says, Moreover, he said unto me, Son of man, eat that thou findest, and eat this roll, and go speak unto the house of Israel. So I opened my mouth, and he caused me to eat that roll. And he said unto me, Son of man, cause my belly to eat, and fill my bowels with this roll that I give thee. Then I did eat, and it was in my mouth as honey for sweetness. And he said unto me, Son of man, get thee unto the house of Israel, and speak my words unto them. For thou art not sent to a strange people, and of a hard language, people of hard language, but to the house of Israel. And eating this roll is consuming these scriptures, man. Alright, consuming the Bible, reading the Apocrypha, which is it's taken out of the Bible. You know what I'm saying? It was King James Bible. It was included into the 1611 King James Bible, but it was taken out. You know what I'm saying? The Bible Destruction Group, the so-called Edomites. You know what I'm saying? Because it was very powerful pieces of the scripture that reveals who they are, man. These prophecies that's coming out right now before our eyes. It says, for that soon this roll and go speak to the house of Israel, which consists of the blacks, Latinos, Native American Indians, that has the seed scattered abroad throughout the nations. You know, some they may look like the other nations. It says, not many people of a hard speech and of a hard language, whose words thou cannot understand, surely I have sent thee to them, they will have hearkened to thee. And that's why you see a lot of heathens, you know, they come, they look at the sign, they don't see that he's nation on there. You know what I'm saying? They keep walking, they book it. But some of them, they want to know why. Why I'm not on this sign? Why my nation on this sign? But Israel is a hard-headed people, man. But the other nations, they want to be a part of the Most High. But Israel wants to be the inheritance of every other thing. You know what I'm saying? We got sold our God. We got turned on our God for those which are not gods. Man. They say it within the book of Jeremiah. Just worth paraphrasing. It says again, so like verse 7. It It said, but the house of Israel will not hearken unto me, for they will not hearken unto me. So it said, for all the house of Israel are imputed in heart and hardened. Behold, I have made thy face strong against their faces, and their forehead strong against their forehead. As an adamant and hardened, that flint have I made thy forehead, fear not, that neither be dismayed at thy looks. And a lot of rebellious house. So that's why a lot of guys fear. They don't want their face out there. They don't want to put their face on videos. They don't want to go out there in the street to teach. You know what I'm saying? They want to take the signs and hide them, hide their face and stuff like that. They don't want their boss to see and stuff like that. Like, man, yeah. like, look, like I said, we don't really care about those things. It says the unjust is abominations to the just, and the just is abominations to the unjust. We're not supposed to look right. Our life is too bright amongst these strangers, man. We live in a cockroach society, man. You know what I'm saying? And right now we shine off the light and have our Shemal shine, man. You know what I'm saying? These brothers out here hiding their face, don't want to do this work. They fear the power of the so-called power of these people, which they have. He said Romans 33, he said, what if some do not believe? A lot of these people is not going to believe. They're going to speak weird about you. You know what I'm saying? Nobody cares. And we were set up. The Lord gave us this talent, man. He didn't give it to you, put it away and bury it. You know what I'm saying? Like the parable of the gospel. You know what I'm saying? He gave it to you to put it out there, man, to bear fruit, man, to produce. That's why he gave us his word, man. So, in fact, I'm just going to keep reading. It says, moreover, he said unto me, Son of man, all the words that I shall speak unto thee, receive in thy heart, and hear with thy ears, and go and get thee to them of the captivity, unto the children of thy people, and speak unto them, and tell them, thus saith Yahweh, whether they will hear or whether they forbear, so whether our people listen or they don't, man. And we not a shoulda, coulda, woulda, but did. We doing the work, man. You know what I'm saying? And we doing it, nothing else. It says that go get thee to them of the captivity unto the children of the people, and speak unto them, and tell them, said Yahweh, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear. And what's that said Yahweh? The ICBM missiles is coming, the thermonuclear war. Man, it's just a sword that's coming up on the land. RID ship, family. Man, mark the beast at 666. Man, it's gonna be playing in your hand, your head. You're not gonna be able to buy and sell. All these things is coming, man. The race war is coming, class war is coming. The least in the society want to put you back in captivity, make America great again. But the Lord gonna deliver back to Israel from all of this, man. That's what we're seeing come to pass. It says, then the Spirit took me up, and I heard a voice behind me with a great rushing, saying, blessed be the glory of Yahweh from this place. And I also heard the noise of wings of the living creatures that touch one another, and the noise of the wheels over against them, and the noise of a great rush. And that's the chariots of the Lord, man. All right. It says, and the Spirit lifted me up and took me away, and I went in bitterness in the heat of my spirit, and the hand of Yahweh was stronger upon me. And I came unto them into captivity in Tel Aviv, and that dwelt by the river of Shabar, and I sat, Shalakakun. He said, and I sat where they sat, and remained there astonished among them 7 days. And it came to pass at the end of 7 days, the word of Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore, hear the words of my mouth, and give them warning for me. And that's what we set out to do, man. We set out there to blow the trumpet, man. Get that warning the nation of Israel through this darkness, man. Our people are, man, oblivious to everything that's going on, to who they are, where they from, where they going. Man, they think they are every nation under the sun, but what they supposed to be out, man. They don't know that they're the 12 tribes of Israel, man. That the Lord came to get, man. You know, our people don't know what the fuck is going on. They don't know who Esau is. They don't know who their enemy is. And therefore, they don't know who their brother is. our people just lost, man. The lost sheep of the house of Israel. Man, man, we just pressed on every side, man. And we here to speak the words to them that's made free. That this word, the truth shall make you free. Verse 18, he said, when I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and thou givest him not warning, nor speakest unto warn the wicked from his wicked way, to save his life, the same wicked man shall die in his iniquity. Let his blood I will require at thy hand. Yeah. It says, yet if thou warn the wicked, and he turned away from his wickedness, nor from his and he turned not away from his wickedness, nor from his wicked way, he shall die in his iniquity. But thou hast delivered thy soul. So like, we gotta speak, we gotta preach, man. We gotta make videos, we gotta hold these people accountable. We gotta go out and prophesy, cry inside, man, about the lost touch community. How about you now? Shot, whether you in this shoot, fall out this shoot, man, whatever it is you do, man, hey, you still gonna be judged according to this word. You know? This ain't to get out of truth, you know what I'm saying, when you feel like it, man. Because you didn't want to do the work, man. You still gonna get judged by this word. Verse 20, it says, when a righteous man, this verse 20 again, when a righteous man do return from his righteousness and commit iniquity, and I lay a stumbling block before him, he shall die. Because thou hast not given him warning, he shall die in his sin, and his righteousness which he have done shall not be remembered. But his blood will I require at thy hand. Nevertheless, if thou warn the righteous man that the righteous sin not, and he doeth not sin, he shall surely live because he is warned. And also thou hast delivered thy soul. So that's that's what Paul said. We are not them that draw back, man, but them that believe and say. You know what I'm saying? The book of James say, who will say the sinners from the evidence way? Death cometh most to the sin. I think it's in Acts or somewhere like that. But man, that's our job, soldiers, man. Hey, like, this is time to push and push harder than ever, man. Go, go, go. We're supposed to run at the end, man. Run into that finish line. You know what I'm saying?